Welcome back, everybody. We are got some Tuesday night APA action here. This is 9 ball. I am playing Scott from the Gladiators, my team, the Dead Ball Society. Scott is a skill level 2. I am a skill level 3. Last session, Scott was brand new to playing APA 9 ball. Definitely has been practicing quite a bit. I think he's going to be moving up to skill level 3 soon. But we right now got a race 25 to 19, and I'm going to win the lag. Scott will rack this up. Oh, and that's the 8 ball and the cue ball going into the same pocket over there on the side. Still having troubles with recording table 4 here. I have to zoom in quite a bit with this camera, and digital zoom not the greatest. This particular camera is not really built for that. But we'll get started here with 1 point for Scott. He's got the 2 ball resting up against the rail here, so he doesn't really have a great place to put it. And he doesn't do too bad of a job getting a hit on it. And almost got the 5 up in the corner, but I don't think it goes by the 3 ball there. So I'm going to have to do my best to just try and get it where I want it, which is hopefully a safety. Not the greatest shot for me. Didn't leave Scott with anything easy to put that into, though, so it's about the best I could hope for. Just about considered in the side, though. Oh, if it wouldn't have been for that 7 ball, that was looking like it was on target for me. Scott could go for a bank on this 2 ball, or he might even try and kick it into the 4, but kind of try to split the difference on that. Just move both of them around. I think I tried to go off the side of that and hit the 5. Yep. Got lucky, and the 2 ball went in. And I got lucky again with a combo. So we'll end that first rack 3-1 with 5 dead on the table. Looking like a dry break this time. I actually have the camera on top of like 2 extensions on top of the thing I normally mount it on, and the problem is people stand so far away from the bar where it's sitting that they're still in the picture when they stand in front of it. I think Scott was going for a 1-2 combo there, or you thought he was trying to sneak it past the 2 ball and into the side, overcut it. I was just trying to get safety out of that, and unfortunately I parked it right in front of the corner pocket for Scott. Now Scott's going to be able to put that away and give himself decent shape on the 2 ball, which should take him down where he can bump the 3 and get it so we can go around the 6. Just misses the 3. Oh, it might go by the 6 ball there. Worth a shot. Oh, looked like he hit the 6 first. Don't remember if he called himself on that. Oh, he scratched anyway. Didn't need to call himself on it. Nice shot. And this should go all the way down if I can just get the angle right. And not bad shape on the 5. And I overcut that 7. Got lucky and didn't give him a great angle on it, at least. Well, he still manages to cut it in and get himself back around for the 8. And this is what I mean about him probably ready to go up to a 3 pretty soon. Doesn't quite get the bank shot. Doesn't leave me anything easy though, so he gets a good bounce on that. And I managed to leave it right in the pocket. Right angle, but not quite. Making sure the score is right over there, if I remember correctly. For breaking, had a bit of a discrepancy. Oh, just about put the cue ball in. I managed to get on the 1 there and just parked myself behind the 9 ball. Because, you know, it's my luck this evening. Come back, don't hit it. Ball in hand for Scott. This is not the direction I would take this shot, but I'm not going to tell him better. He's my opponent at the moment. Oh, I would have tried to go this direction here if possible. So I had a nice shot on the 3 afterwards, but this is going to take me up table a ways if I manage to get this one in the side, but I should still have a good view on the 3. And the 6 Getting a little collision with a 6, but I've got an okay shape on the 4 to at least get a good hit on it. If not, put it anywhere. Just about put it right back where it started. Scott has definitely been working on his cut shots. He looks like he's a lot more comfortable now with them than he was last session, for sure. Although, oh, scratch. Well, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Just get the right angle, but that ball just kept rolling on down for the 5. And passed and into the pocket. If I remember right, I was trying to stun over for a good luck on a 6, and I managed to get the 8 ball in the way. I do not have a great draw shot. If I had a good draw shot, I would have drawn that back this way. My best bet, I thought, was to come around and get a little bit further this direction, but I didn't manage that shot. So hit the 9 first here. Call myself on it and give it over to Scott. Left himself a little bit of follow on that so he can get on the 7 here. I believe it does go by the 9. But these tables have a tendency to have a little bit of roll angle to him. He collided with the 9 though, so legal hit. I don't get ball in hand off of that, but he did not get where he wanted to. I go for the bank. Don't get that where I want. I think Scott has about the same problem I do with those kind of banks. We think we got the right angle and it's way too shallow. I've actually had Jason on my team look at my aim on that and think, yeah, it looks good, but somehow I still wind up with way too shallow when the actual bank occurs. Either I'm hitting it way too hard, or I'm putting some kind of unintentional spin on it when I hit it. All right, well, I managed to get those in at least, so wind up 13 to 8 at the end of that rack. And another dry break. Scott's got to look at the 1 there. Doesn't quite get the angle. Can't remember what I decided to go for here. I think I might have tried to bank it back here. No, doesn't work at all. Scott lining up like he's going to try and cut that right in there. And he does. That's what I mean, he's definitely been working on his cut shots. Oh, that one was up against the 4. So I didn't think that would go, but Scott gave it a try. And I popped that ball right off the table. Did not need to jack up on it quite that much, but I did. Nice little stop shot. Followed by getting the 3 in, getting himself back with decent shape on the 4. Scott now only need an 8. And 7 are on the table. Oh, scratch. Not really sure why I went this angle with this. Right now looking at it, I should have set up here and come over here. Would have wound up with a closer shot on the 5 ball. Easy to get onto the 6 from there. And I completely missed a nearly straight in shot. Not my finest evening playing pool. Scott, however, is having a pretty good evening, minus getting himself stuck behind the 7 right there. I don't know if he's got enough room to get by it and see the 6. It doesn't look like it from the way he's lining up on things. Yeah, he's gonna try and measure out his kick shot. Sparky teaches this method. Sparky's on Scott's team here, and it works pretty well. At least Sparky can make it work pretty well. Not everybody on his team has quite got the hang of it yet. One of the big things about it is you really kind of need to bend down and look at the angle that you're measuring. If you stand straight up and try and do it, it just doesn't work. If you ever watch Sparky do that measurement, he's hunched over. He's looking from the ball's angle of where he's got to hit the rail. Not sure why I put the cue ball there. I probably would have been better served to try and get it right here in the side, and just a little bit of draw would have put me on the 7 nicely. Scott doing a really good job on this. He just, he has a few things he still needs to work out, but he's definitely improved a lot since the last session. See him coming in every so often to practice as well, so that really helps. He's now only 5 balls away. I am 11. And still can't get a fairly straight shot to save my life. Yeah, I'm not sure what was off about my game Tuesday night, but did not shoot well. Scott, on the other hand, was doing pretty doggone good. He is 2 away. And that was cue ball going rocketing right into the corner. And the 1 into the side, so I will get ball in hand. I'll most likely try and go for the 2 ball right up here with a little bit of follow so I can get a decent angle on the 3 ball back down in this corner. Oh, maybe quite a bit of follow. Anyway. Worked out. I'm not in too bad a shape for this 3 ball. It's a bit of a cut angle, but at least I'm not blocked by anything. So missing it is all me. But the 7 goes in. I get a lucky break. Just about managed that one as well. And once again, I get nice and lucky with the cue ball coming up and not leaving Scott with much to shoot at. And that'll be ball in hand for me. Although I don't have a great angle on this 3 ball. Even with ball in hand. So I'm going to go for a defensive shot. Just try and leave the cue ball where the 3 is. Did okay at it. If the 3 would have gone a little bit further, it would have been completely blocked. But 8 ball's in the way. So Scott is going to have to kick this. He's calling for a timeout. He knows he's within 2, and he's hoping somebody can get him on this 3 ball. And here comes Sparky. Sparky does try his best to give good instructions when he's asked to. He's, I will give him that for sure. He not the most loved player at the pool hall, but he makes a good teammate. He tries to stand up for his team. He's a hell of a good shot, too. But I wind up with ball in hand. I've got the 3 down here. 4 way on the other end of the table. I'm gonna try and knock it in here with some right on it so I can come up this way. Nelson calls a timeout on me. So he's gonna have me line up on it over here and bounce off that rail instead. Which makes sense, but I've gotten pretty comfortable with coming off the long rail for this kind of a shot and getting down table. And I completely missed the cut on that. Got in a good position on the 4 and didn't leave Scott much to shoot at on the 3. So while I didn't make it in, at least it looks like I'll have another shot at it. This is what I'm talking about right here. Scott's looking at the angle here, but he should be down with his head near where the cue is to really see the angle accurately. And I'll have ball in hand once again. I practically didn't need to move that ball, but I actually put it closer to the short rail, right up against the short rail, so I get a better angle getting down to the 4. And unfortunately, I bumped the 9. I can still see the side of it, so I could cut it in here. I missed that angle. And Scott misses the long shot. Leaves me with a really long shot on a combo. Which I somehow make. And get the 4 ball too close to the rail. I would have been out here with that. That would have been a nice, easy side pocket, but it's not. And with that, Scott will finish it off. I'm pretty sure I had one more in there that I must have missed. So we finished up 19-19, which will give Deadball Society 6 points for the match, and the Gladiators 14. Thanks for watching, everybody. I know that wasn't exactly the most thrilling of matches, but I do enjoy putting something of my own up every once in a while. Give us a like and subscribe if you like the channel. We do have a new merch site if you're interested in supporting the channel and getting some cool merch to wear out of it. I'll put a link to that in the description. But hope to see you in a pool hall soon.